Welcome. Today, we journey to the heart of Mount Vesuvius, the legendary volcano whose eruptions have shaped history and whose presence still looms over millions. On the sun-drenched coast of southern Italy, Mount Vesuvius rises dramatically above the city of Naples, a stratovolcano sculpted by countless layers of lava and ash over thousands of years. Its imposing silhouette dominates the skyline, a constant presence in the lives of those who dwell nearby. The volcano's iconic cone sits cradled within the ancient caldera of Monte Somma, creating a striking volcano within a volcano. This unique formation tells the story of a long, violent history, marked by powerful eruptions and dramatic geological change. Vesuvius is part of the Campanian volcanic arc, a chain of volcanoes born from the collision of the African and Eurasian tectonic plates. This ongoing geological process continues to shape the landscape and fuel the volcano's restless energy. The volcano's mineral-rich, fertile slopes have supported lush vineyards and thriving agriculture for centuries, producing world-renowned wines and the famously sweet San Marzano tomatoes. Generations of farmers have depended on this land, reaping the benefits of the volcano's ancient eruptions. Yet this breathtaking beauty conceals a lurking danger. Vesuvius is both a symbol of life and a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable, destructive power. Its slopes are a testament to renewal, but also to the devastation that can strike without warning. Its close proximity to Naples, one of Europe's most densely populated cities, makes Vesuvius a constant subject of scientific scrutiny and public concern. Experts monitor its every tremor, seeking to protect the millions who live in its shadow. For locals, Vesuvius is a silent companion, its tranquil, majestic appearance belying the immense energy and potential for upheaval that lies beneath the surface. Life here is lived in the presence of both beauty and risk. The mountain's dual legacy of creation and destruction continues to shape the region, from the fertile fields to the haunting ruins of Pompeii, forever marked by the volcano's fury. Here, past, present and future collide in the shadow of a sleeping giant, where every day is a reminder of the delicate balance between life and the forces of nature. To truly understand the story of Vesuvius, we must journey back in time to the year 79 AD, when the world, as many Romans knew it, was about to change forever. The Roman Empire was at its height, and the Bay of Naples served as a luxurious playground for the elite. Lavish villas dotted the coastline, and life was filled with art, culture, and prosperity. Mount Vesuvius, covered in greenery and appearing calm, seemed harmless to those living nearby. It gave little warning, its slopes peaceful and inviting before disaster struck with terrifying speed. After days of subtle tremors, a sudden midday eruption shattered the calm. An immense column of ash and rock shot into the sky, blotting out the sun and plunging the region into darkness. Pliny the Younger, witnessing the chaos, described a cloud shaped like a pine tree, darkness at noon, and panic spreading everywhere as people struggled to understand what was happening. Pumice and ash rained down relentlessly, burying entire towns. Roofs collapsed under the weight, and suffocating gases filled the air, making escape nearly impossible for many. The eruption's violence was unlike anything seen before, killing thousands in mere hours and preserving their final desperate moments in layers of ash for centuries to come. This sudden catastrophe froze a single moment in time, giving us a haunting, detailed window into ancient Roman life, their homes, and their daily routines. The eruption of Vesuvius became a legend, its victims immortalized by tragedy, their stories echoing through the centuries as a powerful reminder of nature's force. Pompeii and Herculaneum, thriving Roman towns, lay in Vesuvius's path. Pompeii was buried under meters of ash. Those who stayed were trapped or suffocated. Pyroclastic surges, fast, lethal avalanches of gas and debris sealed the city's fate. Herculaneum's residents fled to the shore, only to be overtaken by a superheated pyroclastic flow. The intense heat vaporized bodies, while a muddy surge entombed the city in rock, preserving wood, food, and even scrolls. For centuries, these cities were lost, rediscovered in the 1700s and sparking the birth of archaeology. Plaster casts of Pompeii's victims offer a direct human connection to the disaster. The ruins remain a haunting testament to nature's power and the fragility of civilization. Vesuvius is the only volcano on mainland Europe to erupt in the last century. While Etna and Stromboli are active, they're on islands. Vesuvius stands alone, a product of unique tectonic forces. Its magma is thick and gas-rich, leading to long dormancy and sudden explosive eruptions. Unlike the constant activity of Stromboli, Vesuvius's quiet periods are deceptive and dangerous. Most European volcanoes are now extinct, but Vesuvius remains a living link to the continent's fiery past. Scientists study it as a natural laboratory, learning about explosive volcanoes worldwide. Its detailed historical record from Roman times to today is invaluable for research. Vesuvius's solitary status heightens its significance and its threat. The lessons it offers are global, shaping how we prepare for volcanic hazards everywhere. The 79 AD eruption was just one chapter in Vesuvius's violent story, a story that stretches back thousands of years and continues to shape the region to this day. The volcano has erupted over 30 times since that fateful day, with events ranging from minor ash emissions that dusted nearby towns to devastating explosions that changed the landscape and the lives of those living in its shadow. The 1631 eruption was especially deadly, killing thousands and leaving a lasting scar on the region, a stark reminder to locals of the ever-present danger lurking beneath the mountain's surface. Frequent volcanic activity in the 18th and 19th centuries gave Vesuvius its classic image, a smoking mountain looming over Naples, inspiring artists, writers and scientists alike. The last major eruption was in 1944, during the chaos of World War II, destroying entire villages, damaging Allied aircraft and forcing thousands to flee their homes. Since then, Vesuvius has been quiet, one of its longest periods of dormancy in centuries, allowing life to return and flourish on its fertile slopes. But this silence is deceptive. Deep beneath the surface, magma and gas are building, and the volcano's restless energy is never far away. The volcano is not extinct, only sleeping, and history warns us that it will erupt again, perhaps when least expected. Vesuvius's cycle of destruction and renewal continues, shaping the land, the culture, and the people who live in its shadow, reminding us of nature's power and resilience. Over 3 million people live in Vesuvius's shadow, making it one of the world's most densely populated volcanic regions. Fertile soils and a rich culture have drawn people here for millennia, despite the risk. The Italian government has designated a red zone of highest danger, home to over 600,000 residents. Emergency plans call for a massive evacuation if an eruption is predicted, a logistical nightmare. Despite the threat, the population keeps growing, with new construction creeping up the slopes. Familiarity breeds complacency. For many, Vesuvius is just a scenic backdrop. The paradox, as science reveals more about the danger, more people move into harm's way. The stakes are high, a race between nature's timetable and human preparedness. Life here is a daily gamble with a sleeping giant. Vesuvius is ranked among the world's most dangerous volcanoes, not for frequent eruptions, but for catastrophic potential. The real threat isn't lava, but pyroclastic flows, superheated avalanches that can obliterate cities in minutes. Ashfall is another hazard, capable of collapsing roofs, contaminating water and disrupting air travel across Europe. A major eruption could even affect global climate. To manage this risk, Vesuvius is intensely monitored by the world's oldest volcanological observatory. A network of sensors tracks tremors, ground swelling and gas emissions, searching for early warning signs. Scientists hope to detect precursors weeks in advance, allowing time for evacuation. The challenge: can millions be moved to safety before disaster strikes? At Vesuvius, the race is always against time. Amid danger, Vesuvius National Park protects a landscape of unique beauty and biodiversity. Established in 1995, the park preserves geological wonders, rare plants, and traditional agriculture on volcanic soil. Over 600 plant species thrive here alongside foxes, rabbits, and soaring birds of prey. After each eruption, life returns, reclaiming the land. Visitors hike to the crater's rim for breathtaking views of Naples and the bay. The park is both sanctuary and classroom, teaching respect for nature's power. Rangers and guides share the volcano's history and risks, fostering awareness. Vesuvius National Park is a living testament to resilience, where life and danger coexist. Before 79 AD, Romans had no word for volcano. Vesuvius was simply a fertile mountain. The term volcano comes from Vulcan, the Roman god of fire, but was linked to Mount Etna, not Vesuvius. Ancient writers noted scorched rocks but saw no threat. The eruption shattered this illusion, introducing the concept of an exploding mountain to Roman consciousness. Pliny the Younger's vivid accounts forced people to confront nature's power. Only after such disasters did volcano enter our language, forever connecting these mountains to myth and catastrophe. Sometimes it takes tragedy for us to find the words to describe the world. Today, science, not myth, guards Vesuvius. The Vesuvius Observatory leads a 24/7 effort to monitor the volcano's every move. Seismometers, GPS, and gas sensors track underground activity, searching for warning signs. Data feeds into advanced models, helping scientists predict eruptions. The goal isn't to stop the volcano, but to save lives by providing early warnings. Authorities need weeks of notice to evacuate the red zone. The responsibility is immense. A constant vigil over a sleeping giant. Science is our best hope to prevent another Pompeii. Our journey ends in the shadow of Vesuvius, a place of beauty, danger, and resilience. The volcano's story is one of destruction and renewal, of lives lost and lessons learned. It challenges us to respect nature, remember the past, and prepare for the future. The peace over Naples is fragile but precious. Thank you for joining this exploration. Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more wonders of our world. Until next time, remember, even sleeping giants can awaken.